Hey brothers and sisters, I want to come on here and give you guys a world news update. So first off, in the Jerusalem Post, Iran prepares to confront Israel in Syria via Hezbollah. If you haven't been keeping up with the tensions between Iran and Israel has always been going back and forth, and Israel has been retaliating to Iran via airstrikes. Iran is now fed up and they are preparing for war. And it's come out in recent headlines that Jordan has called for all nations to come against Israel. Now, that's coming forth and being put together just like the Bible says it would be, saying that all nations will come from the north. The nations that are being formed together are coming from the north. Even Russia's up there, Iran's up there. All these different nations that the Bible has said that will come against Israel is already in position and ready to take action. So with this, we are seeing Bible prophecy literally jumping off the pages of the Bible. Now, in the times of Israel, Netanyahu vows all settlements will be annexed July 1st, but other lands may wait. So, in this article, it's stating that the West Bank will be annexed on July 1st per promise of Benjamin Netanyahu. He said other lands that have been outlined in Trump's deal of the century peace plan says it may take more time, but he vowed that the West Bank will be annexed on July 1st. If anybody hasn't been following what's been going on with this whole annexation deal, here recently in recent headlines and news, a lot of nations have came together with going against this whole annexation deal. I know the German foreign minister has came against it and tried to tell Israel that it's a bad idea. I know a lot of nations are not very happy with what's going on with this whole annexation deal. Especially there's been protests, especially this past weekend in Israel and Tel Aviv against this annexation deal. I know I've reported on these protests this past weekend, but it's just things are heating up, and it seems like Israel is divided on this matter because there's like this one group that does want it and this one group that doesn't, and they're just going back and forth. But with this, we see things happening at warp speed, and we know soon and very soon we are going to see our bridegroom. And prophecy is just jumping off the pages of the Bible. Because you got Israel preparing for a confrontation with Iran and Syria. And then they also have to deal with this annexation. And then just like this, the whole world is coming against this annexation of the West Bank and the Jordan Valley. But brothers and sisters, I say just be encouraged, share the gospel of grace, that Christ died shedding his precious blood on the cross of Calvary, paying the sin debt once and for all for our past, present, and future sins, that he was buried, and on the third day he rose again for our justification. If you believe that, you are sealed and saved until the day of redemption, which is the guarantee of our inheritance. But brothers and sisters, this is the news update for today. I will try to keep you guys informed as the day goes on, but I will be back on later with a teaching. But until then, brothers and sisters, I love you all. Have an awesome rest of your day, and God bless.